Hi Taurus, this is Crystal Rose. I'm a comfy soul. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to start with Angel Therapy by Doreen Virtue and then whatever floats my boat from my handy dandy cart, and we'll go from there. So if you're interested in any of the decks that I mention or to see what I use, there are links down in the description below if you're curious or you want to shop some of these. Amazon affiliate links, and let's go at it. Boom, boom, boom. That just made me think of this song from back in the day. Was it late 80s maybe? Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room and we can do it all night. They used to play it at the roller rink. Oh, boom, boom, boom. All right. Let me see what's happening here. Let me regroup. Okay, you have an interesting energy. Are you fighting yourself? Are you fighting with someone? Because what I see here actually feels like you're fighting with yourself. Because I see you feeling like you deserve it all. Luxurious, nurturing, you're in charge of your own world, you are your own best friend, like you got it. You got it all, you're on your throne, you're doing your thing, right? Problem is, there's an energy around you that doesn't seem to be working for you, and it has to do with your throat chakra. So reminding you that this is a general read, so I could be reading you or the person or situation opposite of your energy. So take what resonates and put yourself in the right piece of the story, okay? So here I have somebody who feels like they know who they are, they take care of themselves, they pay their bills, they do their own thing, they know what they deserve. And then there's something that needs to be cut out, an attachment. But I see you speaking up and letting go of this person. Now, the interesting thing is what they're showing me is maybe that wasn't entirely the right move. You might have been self-sabotaging. The reason I say that is because right after the release, we have your third eye chakra opening up. It's like you saw something's clicking for you, right? And what's clicking for you is something having to do with your stability, your home, your foundation, like how you're functioning. So maybe by yourself, you feel like a goddess, but when it comes to being in a relationship or sharing, the luxuries of life or your stability or what have you, you might be shutting down and repeating an addictive pattern, whether that's serial dating or just self-sabotage and avoidance, or maybe you're drinking or doing drugs, just doing something other than acknowledging how you actually feel and what you actually want in your life. So maybe you've alienated yourself. Let me see. Let's keep going. All right. Getting a couple things here. Okay. I think you might have alienated yourself from a situation that could have been good or, practice run for the next thing, right? I feel like you could be getting ready for something else, but you have to open up your heart and you've got to honor your sensitivity. So here you are as an indigo, and indigo is an empath, very sensitive person, is a big open heart. They're very tuned in, they feel things, and you might be ignoring that, right? Which is why they brought up your third eye. You do have a connection that's quite strong to yourself, to spirit. So maybe you've been ignoring it because you were caught up in like some kind of dogma. Maybe society told you something, or maybe you went to some religious schools or whatever that have made you kind of run the other direction and do things your way, but it shut you down too hard. It made you so self-protective that you're actually alienating yourself from being in a good situation. So you're asking Spirit's asking you to step into your mediumship skills. So 2 things. First of all, I want to point out that Archangel Michael is like the warrior, the protector, the person who, police ask to protect them when they're serving. He's also on the left hand of God and is a... Now I'm laughing because I hear somebody like, yeah, I know, because I learned that in catechism or whatever, right? This is being able to be protected in a different way than the way that you're doing it. So ask Spirit, ask God, ask Archangel Michael, or ask just your auric field to do the work for you, to be a filter for you, and trust your mediumship. Trust that sensitivity you have. Trust that ability, that intuition. Because once you're grounded and you trust that you can be in love, there is definitely a situation here that is on the table for you, so long as you are being this beautiful little earth angel and stepping into love yourself. And I think you're protecting your heart and protecting you and pretending like love doesn't matter, but it really does. It's literally everything. It's the only thing that matters. So you're being asked to step up into your integrity and be the whole version of you, not just this picture of someone who's like, I'm awesome, I'm doing my thing, I live by myself, I pay my own bills, I'm a goddess, blah, 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 blah. And then you don't let anybody in, or you don't show who you are fully. You don't show your beautiful open heart and your sensitivity. You know what I mean? So Spirit is asking you to open up. You have a whole tribe of people behind you helping you open up. And this is going to help you manifest what it is that you're looking for. You can actually get things to come to you instead of you paying for them, working for them. This is what true goddess energy is just like being a vibe and letting that attract itself to you, and then you feeling safe and allowing that to come in, being able to receive it. You understand? So you have an opportunity that is humongous right now to get settled down and grounded and attract to you what it is that you desire. Law of attraction in full force, baby. So I would first say, feel safe and drop this facade of having it all together when you're really not showing your vulnerability. That's having it all together, when you can show up and be open and still have it together. Do you understand? Sure, people might attack you. Not everyone's going to love you. I got people watching this right now who hate my guts, right? But at the same time, they're still watching. So, you win some, you lose some. You can't please everybody, and you shouldn't try. You shouldn't try. Most of those people don't know who they are or what they want anyway, right? But you have a good sense of yourself. You just need to be able to share that openly, fully with another person. Not everybody, just the people that are safe and really want to see that from you. Because otherwise, you're accidentally pushing them away. You understand? Okay, so forgive yourself. Forgive everyone else who has helped teach you this lesson. I also feel like it could be a situation with your parents that has trained you into this. So maybe you had a parent or both parents that didn't feel safe in their relationship, and they wore a mask and they weren't fully showing up, and maybe they got hurt, and you're kind of protecting yourself from that same type of scenario, right? So I need you to exit that information from your story. What happened to them doesn't have to happen to you. What happened to your friend doesn't have to be your story. Because you have these limiting beliefs. You have this lack mentality surrounding getting close to people or letting people come in. And Spirit would like you to cancel, clear, and delete that from your mind. Just toss it out. That is a limiting belief. It is not true. It's not real. It's just a fear, right? My ear is ringing. If you ever hear your ears ring, that's Spirit talking to you. Think about the last thought it's ringing even louder now. Think about the last thought you had, and they're speaking to that. So you don't have to know what they're actually saying. And by paying attention to the ringing, you will learn how to pay attention to your telepathy and intuition and what you're hearing from your guides. But for now, just when you're sitting there having your own thoughts or driving in the car and you hear your ears ring, maybe look around. Is there a message around you? Is there something written on a car? Is it on a bumper sticker? Is it on the side of a semi-truck? Or is it the song that's actually playing? My ears are ringing so loud right now. And they never ring like this because my telepathy is really good. They don't ring like this anymore. So I feel they really want to teach you this. That's why I have to say it. So start training yourself like Pavlov's dog, right? You hear the ring, go, oh, what am I supposed to pay attention to? Wait, what was my last thought? Whatever your last thought was, if it was a fear-based thought and your ears ring, that's spirit saying, don't go there. We're a manifester. We're just sensitive and we're afraid to get hurt, right? Okay, I'm going to pull a card for why my ear's ringing because it's doing it again. And it's on the left side, which is the feminine side. So softer feeling energy, your empathic ability. What do we get? Patience and planning. Are you like avoiding moving forward? What else is my ear ringing for? Triumph and third eye. So there's something that you know you want to go after. Patience and planning. You're like, okay, let me think about this. If I do this and I make this offer and I share it this way, and then you're kind of like fighting yourself, but you're going to succeed. It's very triumphant. It's really going to work. You're going to be successful. Just, tally ho. Get out there. Go do the thing. And trust your third eye. Trust your intuition. Trust the ear ringing. Trust the songs that come on the radio. Trust that thing that the TV said after you asked a question and you were like, I don't know, maybe I should. And then the TV's like, yeah, you should do that. You should definitely go after her. And you're like, oh shit. Pay attention. That's not a mistake. It's not a coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidence. It doesn't exist. Yes, I cannot lie to you, man. This is going to make you so happy to move forward and just be free. Pour out those emotions. Water is emotions. This is emotional fulfillment. You understand? Okay. What else? Let's keep going. Let's get you some advice. Give your worries to God. That's all I'm going to say. Trust your intuition. Trust those signs and signals. Give your worries to God. And let's get you some advice. Where are we going to go for this? You know what? Because we're talking about faith and getting more into your spirit, I'm actually going to grab one card from Loving Words from Jesus by Doreen Virtue. And I'm going to grab one card from Mary, Queen of Angels. So I'm going to call in Mary and Jesus. And I'm going to have them show you that they're here to support you. Whether you believe in them or not, or you just, want to trust in your higher self, that you can do that. So let's just call this your masculine and your feminine, right? Your masculine and your feminine, Mary and Jesus. That's all. All right. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle both decks, and then I'm going to grab one from each, and then I'll look. And we'll see how they fit together, right? All right, I'm going to split this. Oh, that's too many. 4 cards came out. Do you want me to take this? They said yes. Yes to Mary. We got 4 cards. And I'm going to do them in the order they came out. And then one from Jesus. Okay, Jesus says, Matthew 6:34. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things itself. I'm going to tell you a little story about this. Notice that he's walking on the beach and there are birds there. I believe in the Bible passage or the other verses attached to this, it says something like, worry not for the morrow because, do you think that the birds get up and freak out about how they're going to be safe, how they're going to get fed, how they're going to get taken care of? No, they just do. They get up and they're a bird. They get up and they go peck for worms. They go find a cricket or they go do something like that. Like they just do. They just are. They are just being. Do you understand? So there's no point in worrying for the things that haven't happened yet. And there's no point in making up stuff to be worried about if it's not an actual situation sitting in front of you at the moment. You understand? So let's see what Mary had to say. This order. Boom. Children, this is for your inner child. My heart is filled with love for children, which creates miracles and positive change for them and for me. This is nurturing yourself. This is trusting your inner child is going to be happy and safe. For some of you, you might be afraid to engage with somebody who has children already, or maybe you're afraid that they won't accept your children, or no, there's no one out there for you because you have kids. I'm going to say that's a lie. Like, Jesus is the ultimate father. He loves all the children in the world. So your children will be loved. Your inner child will be loved. You are safe. Okay? Inner child. Let's keep going. What's the next one? Quiet. I go into peaceful silence and I listen. What did I say about paying attention to your ear ringing? And there's that little child energy again. And this is, imagine that's you sitting on her lap. She's nurturing you. This is being taken care of, being protected. God loves you. This is beautiful. Optimism. I expect good things to happen, and they do. So there's that stinking thinking you got to get out of the way, right? Get it out of your head. Those limiting beliefs, those lies, that fear, that all that stuff you're telling yourself. Marriage is not bullshit. If you fall in love with somebody and it's genuine and you're being open-hearted and you're sharing all of yourself and they're doing the same with you, you can be very happily married for a long time. There are people that do that. Not the fakey fake thing where they look good on social media and then they beat each other behind closed doors. This is a real love that you have ready and waiting for you. You understand? Ha ha! Cannot lie. Inner child. Did I make that shit up or what? No, I did not, because it's right there. You're safe. You are safe. Your inner child is safe. Forget whatever your parents did to you or what you went through. I nurtured the child within me through playfulness and self-care. That's why they wanted me to take 4 cards, because they wanted to explain the inner child healing that needs to take place here. Understand? All right, let me get you some advice from this one. Yes, no? No. I'm going to grab it from Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle Cards. I believe this is a Doreen Virtue deck as well. This one. Sobriety. If you've been drinking too much, stop. If you're overindulging in food, balance yourself out. If you're out there snorting lines, maybe you should chill and get into your feelings. Just be clear-minded. Focus on the right things that are good for you. No negative attachments. No overindulging in serial dating or excessive sex with all the wrong people, looking for energy that isn't whole, that isn't, you know, spiritually fulfilling, that isn't passionate and true. Do you understand? Be clear. Be sober. What does it say? Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings in a healthful direction so that I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. Maybe you put on a few pounds. Maybe you're not being kind to yourself. Nurture yourself. They tell me one more. I'm going to leave this out and grab one more. Yeah, alternative medicine. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding you, Taurus. Thank you for guiding Taurus to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving them clear signs and messages to validate the best path for their well-being. That is my prayer for you. Please receive it. If you receive this, say, I receive this. Type it down in the comments below. They are here to heal you. They're here to nurture your child. You are safe and you are protected. Venture forth, my friends. Go be in love. Go be happy. All right, I'm going to leave it there. If you like a personal read, you can find me at comfysoul.com. Thank you so much for the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. If you'd like to book, there's a link down below. If you book yourself, you stay away from spammers and scammers and weird things. So I hope this finds you well and you will be happy moving forward on your journey. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.